This is June 16th, 11:35 a.m.
Howdy, is Mike available? Sure, Patrick Leva. Thank you so much. You said you were going to look. You said you were going to look in Jan as well. Hi, Mike. It's Patrick Leva. Hopefully, this should be my last call. I appreciate you helping Jan as well. I spoke to the bank, but my problem is every time they tell me something, they never put it in writing. You said you were going to look into my credit being damaged, and what did you find out?
You just showed me that your credit had been damaged.
No, I told you it was, and I told you where, and you said you would look into it. I have it taped, Mike. Please don't play games. Let's just finish this. Can you call Bank of America and get something in writing that says I'm in good standing? God, do I have to play every...
What did they tell you when they called?
I'm sorry?
What did they tell you when you called?
That it never went external, which was a lie to begin with, because the person before that told me it was sent to TRW that they would fix it. Everyone I talked to, their lies. I thought you were in my corner. I know I've been a little agitated, but if you've had the people put you on hold, disconnect, transfer you, tell you you can get a lawyer, but you'll be broke and homeless, how calm would you be? This is a bank treating the customers this way. I've never been late on a payment. They stole over $350 from me, and you're giving me a hard time to follow up on my needs? I don't get it. I really don't. All I need is something in writing, Mike, so I can sleep. I'm in ill health. I have AIDS, cancer, wasting, you name it, I've had it, and no one will come to my aid. I went to 5 news channels here in San Diego. I have them all recorded. I went to your boss's office. Now there's a for lease sign. Is she moving because one of her recipients tried to contact her?
No, that was up there when you went in. It's been up there since they moved in.
Okay. Well, good. I hope she's not running. All I'm saying is you got involved, unfortunately, and if you guys need to make new legislature that says we can't help people with their modifications, fine. But do it like they did Arnold. They slapped his hand and they won't let it happen again, but you got involved, so just please finish what you started and then have Congresswoman Susan Davis change the law if you don't want to deal with us anymore. Somebody needs to go up against the bank, though. They really do, because they're making their own laws. Or is it the Federal Reserve, and no one wants to touch that? No one, because it's all business, greedy, wealthy men dictating what goes where. And no one is, everyone is afraid to go up against that. Can't you just help me finish this mess that they started? They offered me a loan that was no good. The whole time, I have for 6 months, me taping, begging to get a fax number so I can stay in communication with these people. Can't you go about it that way? That they are not operating as a business professional and that they need to be audited? Or is the problem so much bigger that this is just nothing compared to what they're really doing? I mean, they get on the TV, they tell us they're forging over 4,000 documents a day, then they tell us to live within our means? Where's our rights?
You saw on June 10th the Treasury cut off all of their incentive payments for modifications, and that is because they got the lowest review of any bank that's involved in mortgage modification.
Who, Bank of America?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, people are doing things. Things never happen as quickly as people wanted to, myself included. I wish this had been done a long time ago because we knew on the ground that they weren't doing their part. But, eventually things do get corrected. And I know it's right, but, the government is aware.
As long as it's going to get fixed. I can't afford them to damage my credit. I bought an RV I don't need because my partner bought a house in Campo. He paid $260. It's worth $130. We called Bank of America back and said, can we buy this together? No.
$103. They reappraised it lower.
Congress or someone would get in there and allow the people that are losing everything to get the same house at the lower price. They're doing this because they get paid from the government for every foreclosure, and no one wants to talk about it, Michael. That's why I tape it, and that's why the public has a right to know, because all these big bankers are doing their own little greedy mathematical equations. Is it fair that they never told me anything about my loan until it was on my doorstep? Is it fair that I cannot contact the person in charge of my loan or even get a fax number or an email? And what they're doing to Jan is, oh, you missed page 7 of 55. I closed your loan out. How is that fair? If they're going to be in business, someone should pass a law that says they have to have equal communication to the customer. That's where this is becoming a problem. If they want to dictate and make their own rules and interest rates, fine, they're the government, they can do that. But at least let us have an equal say in what's going on in the transaction before they burn us. Because they burnt me the other day, Mike. They damaged my credit, now they can't find it, now they say, oh, it was only in-house, it won't affect your TRW. Every other person lies. That's why, because I got you involved, you're my ammunition.
And they gave me a confirmation number of the repair work on my TRW.
You're my shield, because I can't do this alone. They are stealing, they are crooked. I just need a letter stating that I'm off the hook with them, and that I'm back. I have my 22 years left on my loan at 6.25. I can live with that. $4,000 is a lot for a mortgage, but it's better than the crap Bank of America is handing out. They're not upfront. And
you can ask the Bank of America for a letter, but like I said, because you're on a trial, the terms of your mortgage haven't changed.
They did. They sent my money everywhere else but where it should have went. That's my concern. I sent in $2,800. They put it in a...
Mike keeps telling me if I keep my payment the same before the modification, I won't have any problems. They can't touch my credit. Mike's wrong. They lied to him. Mike's getting unfactual information.
Account. Last year, October, November, December, because I was in this modification, they put my money in a separate escrow account, paid themselves late, charged me $350. I caught it. Yes, but only because I'm aggressive and I got on top of it. How many millions of Americans are they doing this to that they have not caught it? They need some accountability is all I'm trying to say, Mike.
Right.
If I can't have a fax number, I don't want to do business with the company because something is not above board. You know,
unfortunately, the more you're so, I don't know how you would get out of working with Bank of America for the next 22 years.
Oh, I can't. But as long as I'm fixed at 6.25, I don't ever have to talk to them again. It's direct deposit. It's been that way for 10. I can do 20 more. I just need some relief stating basically that they have unmessed up my credit and that the existing loan is in place. Is it that hard? They couldn't send me a fax? Nothing. No, we'll send it to you in the mail, and then when I call back, well, that person doesn't work here anymore. Whatever the lie is of the day. Thank you, Mike. I don't mean to bring it here up. I know you're helping many, many people, and I really thank you for everything you're doing. And I know I don't sound that way all the time. It's that bank.
I will see what I can do, and I'll
okay. Thank you, sir. God bless. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alrighty then. I still don't know. It's just still a mess.